Hello and welcome back to your Small Spaces Movement Practices. Today we're going through a wall yin yoga series. This is one of my favorite ways to do an at-home yin practice because sometimes in a studio you have a hard time getting those transitions down. You feel a little crowded with other people. When you're at home, you have an entire wall to yourself. You don't even really have to have a mat. If your wall backs up to like a rug or a carpet, that works great too, but you will definitely want to have a wall. We're going to start seated. This is a supported staff pose. Make sure all the points of your back that can press into the wall do, so tail all the way up to head. Hands can rest onto your thighs, or maybe arms rest down by your sides. Slowly become aware of your breath, not in a way that you need to change it or alternate. Simply noticing its pace, its texture, its temperature, any places in your body where it feels like it's getting stuck. Wall is giving you a lot of really great support for your whole spine here. Normally staff pose is pretty intense to hold by yourself, so the wall is allowing you to soften a little bit. Start to fold your legs in towards you. We'll find a tall seat. You could be with legs crossed. If that's not comfortable for you, you can sit any other way. We'll do a little arm and shoulder motion and stretch here. So sit all the way back up against your wall. And then one hand will grab to the opposite elbow. And your other, rather than having them cross, you can have it kind of tuck underneath. That way your hand that's on this elbow, you feel that draw down of your shoulder, that release of your shoulder away from your ear. And then with still pressing into the wall, take your ear to the opposite shoulder, and then you should feel a really nice stretch in through your neck. Breath is soft, sweet, and flowing naturally. Lift your head back up, keep the position with your arms, but look over the opposite way. Come back in, and then we'll switch our arms. So grab opposite elbow. Rather than crossing your arms, have the other one just tucked underneath. Sit up nice and tall. Feel shoulder, release away from ear. And then bring ear to opposite shoulder as you're ready. When you're ready, head back and then look over the opposite shoulder. Come back to center and we'll take forward fold for a moment. Release away from your wall. Sometimes known as your rebound pose, particularly in yin, where we are holding for elongated periods of time. Press back up. We'll find one more seated posture, and then the rest we will be down on our back. This is a supported frog with the wall. If you need any props for this, you're welcome to have something underneath your seat. The wall will give you some support as well. Take your feet out wide. Take a moment to get situated. And same thing, all the points of your back that can press into the wall should. And normally I feel that I need a prop when I do this. Today I don't, because the wall, again, is providing support. You can always use your elbows to push your knees more open, but we are in, of course, a yin where we are holding for longer. With that, we don't need to necessarily be at a super intense pain or sensation level. We definitely don't want to be in pain. We're looking for about a 5 out of 10. Start to transition out of this. There's no super smooth way to do it. You can just press away from the wall. We'll turn and face the wall. And then, as I said, for the rest of the time, we'll be down on our back. So to start, you don't need to be right up to the wall yet. We're going to do a figure 4 with the wall. The easiest way is to give yourself maybe about a foot away from your wall for now. Bring your right foot onto the wall. Cross your left ankle over your right knee, and then you're here in this figure 4 stretch. So the wall gives you really good support with pulling the leg in extra to you. This is a way you can do this assisted. And then if you need to feel more sensation, you can scoot closer to the wall and the leg will naturally come closer to you. Sometimes I gently push my left knee open a little bit. Always be mindful that hips store a lot of tension, a lot of feelings, emotions, traumas. Our body keeps score of these things that our mind can sometimes forget. Each time we enter a posture in yin, we're looking for where we can soften, where we can melt. We can loosen the grip on any tension that's still left in our body. Bring your left foot to the wall and then cross your right ankle over your left knee. right foot back to the wall, and then we'll start to scoot closer. It's not really a super smooth way to do it. Just bring yourself all the way up, tail to the absolute base of the wall. You'll want to be pretty close. And we'll do a regular legs up the wall. Sometimes in yin it's called waterfall. And as you're here, like I said, you want to be pretty close. Arms could goalpost, maybe rest onto you. Any tingling that you would maybe feel is actually normal in any yin class, but particularly here, especially the legs, any tingling sensation is actually all of that fresh blood flowing back down to your head and your heart. Inversion is really good for our bodies. Switches up our view and our point of view, quite literally. Also has been known to help with sleep-wake cycle, insomnia, help boost serotonin. And in terms of a yin class, it's peaceful and restful for most of us, which is already what we're trying to do. Stay for one more breath. Move into our final active posture of our practice today. I'm going to scoot over because I know my space. I know that I will hit the wall. I'm going to stay supported butterfly. So bottoms of feet together, knees open. The further you bring your feet towards your center, the more sensation you'll feel. Similar to your figure four, you could gently push your knees open a little bit, but always being mindful that we're never trying to crank, we're never trying to press really hard. It's there to add a little bit of sensation should you need some more. Hold your knees back together to touch. We'll make our way into our final rest. So if you like your legs up, you could take that. I'm gonna scoot myself away from the wall a little bit and have my feet and heels press into the wall. Let everything else release out long. Body absorbs all of this hard work from these last few postures. Breath flows naturally. I'll call you out when it's time. Bend your knees, plant your feet onto the ground. Make your way onto your right or left side for supported fetal pose. Press yourself up. We'll find a tall seat one last time. Deep breath in. Rich breath out. Gather your hands to your heart center. Thumbs up to your third eye, seat of your intuition. We'll seal our class with bow of gratitude for each other and ourselves. Thank you so much for joining me for this wall-supported Yin Yoga practice today. I will see you next time. Thanks for being here.